We've got to be risk takers. We've got to be courageous, and we've got to be creative. But first of all, we've got to tell God yes. So when she walks into the room, takes all the indignant responses from all the people, Jesus sees her and says to them, remember, they were disciples. Let me just pause right there. They weren't the people out there that were bothering her. Jesus said to them, leave her alone. So if you do what God has called you to do, if you're faithful to your divine assignment, Jesus will say to all your detractors, leave her, leave him alone. And so it says to us, yes, sometimes things may get worse before they get better, but Jesus is there working on our behalf. There'll be some dry spots on your journey, but Jesus is working on your behalf. And we have to thank God in advance before we get the breakthrough, and before we get deliverance. Because 1 Peter says, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, and God will exalt you in due time. And many are the afflictions of the righteous, but God will deliver us out of them all. So God is glorified when you are weak and when you have to trust him. When all hell is breaking loose in your life, and when enemies think